तो गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। आज एक मजेदार वीडियो बनाने वाला हूँ। ट्रेट्रॉन कंट्रोवर्सी सुनने में ही अच्छा लग रहा है, राइट? मतलब दिस साउंड्स लिटिल बिट स्पाइसी, लिटिल बिट इंटरेस्टिंग। तो ये ट्रेट्रॉन में कंट्रोवर्सी होता क्या है? सो उससे पहले अगेन आई वांट टू इंट्रोड्यूस माई सेल्फ। आई एम एडमिन ऑफ मार्केट स्टार, मार्केटर सिक्योरिटीज प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, मार्केट स्टार टेलीग्राम चैनल, जो भी आप देखते हो, algo related stuff. So we have completed around nearly 3 years in Tretron, and within this tenure we have served thousands of users. Okay, तो ये सब यूजर्स को सर्व करते टाइम ना कुछ कंट्रोवर्सीज होते हैं जो कि प्रेटी कॉमन है। मतलब जब स्टार्टिंग किए थे हम लोग, ड्यूरिंग द स्टार्ट, एट दैट टाइम आल्सो द सेम कंट्रोवर्सी वाज देयर, एंड नाउ आल्सो इट इज कंटिन्यूइंग. Okay, so we will complete or will cover two topics in this. Okay, so let's start our video. The first controversy. Okay, so the first controversy is very well known controversy. Okay, creator creates invoices for profitable strategy and ignores the loss of the strategies. Okay, so let's say हमारे ही एग्जांपल लेके चलते हैं मार्केट स्टार का. So in market star you are seeing there are a lot of algo strategies we provide through Tretron, correct? So let's consider index premiumeter and let's consider hybrid premiumeter. Okay, तो यहाँ पे मैं ये दोनों एग्जांपल क्यों ले रहा हूँ? क्योंकि अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पे पीएनएल में, मंथली पीएनएल में, तो मंथली पीएनएल में अभी इंडेक्स प्रीमियमीटर इज गिविंग 1.82% प्रॉफिट, and hybrid premiometer in this month it has given 0.5% loss. Okay, so that is why it is a classic example, and let's take these two examples. So एक यूजर ने क्या किया? Let's assume I am one user of market star and I am using index premiometer and hybrid premiometer both. Okay, so at the end of the month, when the invoices will be created through Tretron, so definitely the invoice will be created on the profit of index premiometer 4361. So 4361 का 5%, 0.05. So accordingly 218 rupees invoice will be sent to the user from Tretron. Okay, but what will happen to the hybrid premiometer loss? So this loss Tretron will be completely ignoring. Okay, so when user will see, he has, what is the total net earning for the user? The net earning for the user is 4361 minus 1107. The net total earning is 3254. तो यूजर जब देखता है कि उसको एक 218 रुपीज का इनवॉइस गया है, एंड दैट टू only in index premiometer, and hybrid premiometer loss has been completely ignored. So they don't know who is Tretron, they don't know who is what. They directly tell market star is a fraud, market star is a cheater, because only profitable strategy invoice came, and the loss making strategy loss is completely ignored. तो इसके बाद ये होता है एक मतलब हाई लेवल टाइप ऑफ कंट्रोवर्सी. तो इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा चर्चा करते हैं, थोड़ा सा एलाबोरेटली चर्चा करेंगे. तो हो सकता है कि थोड़ा सा टाइम खिंच जाए. अगर टाइम खिंच जाएगा 30 मिनट्स से अब, तो मैं और एक वीडियो बनाऊंगा सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ कंट्रोवर्सी में. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे बेसिकली इसको समझने के लिए, टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई दिस कंट्रोवर्सी हैपेंस, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड how PNL gets tracked from Tretron or in Tretron. So in Tretron, the PNL is tracked when the strategy gets exited. Okay, अभी हमारा ये जो आप डिप्लॉयमेंट पेज में जाओगे, So in the deployment phase, you will see your deployments and counter-wise PNL. So let's talk about crude premium meter. Okay. So crude premium meter, 121 number counter, 680 rupees profit. 120 number counter, 280 rupees profit. So whenever a strategy, one particular running counter gets exited, so whatever the PNL will be there, that PNL will be captured by Tretron. अब हो सकता है कि देर आर प्रेटी मच पॉसिबल कि आपका जो डिप्लॉयमेंट है वो एरर में गया है. द डिप्लॉयमेंट इज इन एरर. Once the deployment is in error, Tretron will not do anything because it is in error state. So Tretron will not take any kind of action. So at the end of the day, post market means जब market खत्म हो जाता है, close हो जाता है, उस टाइम पे जब आपका error में deployments होता है, so in that case, to complete the cycle, Tretron sometimes what they do, they take the closing price, the day end closing price, and just close the counter. अब day end closing price आपके फेवर में भी जा सकता है, आपके अगेंस्ट में भी जा सकता है. It can favor you by showing big loss, or it can go against you by showing big profit. In either case, when user is, so practically whenever error happens, whenever your deployment is an error, practically the user has to act on it. User has to fix the error and let the strategy run. So once the user will fix the error, the strategy will exit as per the defined rule and correct PNL will be tracked. Okay. If the user will keep that deployment in error state, then definitely, or 99.9% cases, what will happen? The PNL, wrong PNL will be tracked. Okay. Once the wrong PNL will be tracked, then at the end of the month, again, user will feel cheated, because cheated, or maybe user will feel lucky that अगर यूजर लकी फील करेगा, अगर रॉन्ग पीएनएल इज ए नेगेटिव पीएनएल, उतना लॉस हुआ ही नहीं होगा यूजर को, पर ट्रेट्रॉन ने बहुत बड़ा वाला लॉस फेच करके ट्रैक कर दिया है, यूजर विल बी वेरी हैप्पी. उसको तो अच्छा ही है. एज ए क्रिएटर मुझे पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि ट्रेट्रॉन ने ऐसे पीएनएल को, रॉन्ग पीएनएल, लॉस वाला पीएनएल को इतना बड़ा वाला लॉस कैप्चर किया है, मुझे तो पता नहीं चलेगा अनलेस एंड अनटिल यूजर कम्स एंड टेल की नहीं मेरा तो 1000 रुपीज प्रॉफिट था, पर गलती से एरर में था मेरा डिप्लॉयमेंट एंड ट्रेट्रॉन हैज ट्रैक -10,000. ओके. सो आइडियली कोई यूजर तो बताता नहीं है ज्यादा लॉस अगर ट्रैक हुआ है. अगर ज्यादा प्रॉफिट ट्रैक हो जाता है, इफ द ट्रैक profit is more compared to the broker, then definitely user comes and complains. Okay. Anyway, that is a different story. So you understood. So the first case of the controversy is whenever your strategy is in error and unattended, then there are 99% chance your PNL will be tracked wrongly. So what you need to do in that, for example, I'll tell one more case also. What happened on 20th November. On 20th November, crude premium meter has tracked 1.01 lakh profit in this. Okay. So this is a glitch from the broker, or and that is why the broker में जब position close होता है, when the position gets closed in the broker sends at what price the position got closed. So that price Tretron fetches, and accordingly it will display. So on that particular day, IFL had some issue, and it has given a wrong exit price to Tretron. Okay, see, it has given the exit price of 6,400 call is 15 rupees, which is wrong, and accordingly the PNL became more. So in that case, since it has been tracked wrong, so what you need to do now? So you need to go to your report section. So how to make it correct? I am explaining. Okay, so you just need to track how much profit you got in the broker. So in the broker, if you see on 20th November, crude premium meter, I got in the broker 416 rupees. Okay, sometimes multiple strategies are running, so you need to figure it out what exactly the profit in your particular so that you need to calculate. There is no straightforward formula. Okay, so this I have captured from my different deployment, other deployment. In the other deployment, crude premium meter has given 416 rupees. So what I'll do, I'll go to report section. Here is the report. Okay, so I'll straight away I'll go to crude premium meter. I'll go to details. On 20th of November, if you see, oh, I think it has calculated correctly. On 20th November, it has tracked 1798 rupees. Oh, see. On 21st of November, yeah, see. So here it has tracked 1,82,000 profit, which is wrong. So you have to click adjust. Okay. I think the adjustment I have already done, because if you see here, yeah, Tretron has taken the corrective action, I guess. See the adjustment. Strategy premium meter, crude premium meter on PNL 21st of November 1080. Okay, which is on to means this is 1x. 1x profit is on 20th of November. 1x profit is 416. So I run crude premium meter 2x. So on 2x, 8,000 rupees around. So it doesn't matter much to me. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to take some other example then. Okay. So let's say, yeah, since I have already opened, so let's say 1 lakh यहाँ पे लिखा रहता है. Let's say यहाँ पे it could have written the PNL would have tracked 1 lakh rupees. So this is the PNL of 21st of November. So if you feel, let's assume कि ये 1 lakh rupees का PNL ट्रैक हुआ है, और instead of 1 lakh rupees you want to mention how much you want to mention. Okay, again, just give me a moment. Okay, give me a moment. I think something is wrong, because here it is showing 1,14,000. That means it must have tracked somewhere. See, yeah, this is what. Okay, so see, on 20th of November, 1,07,040 has been tracked. Okay, but I figured it out. The exact profit is 416 rupees. In 2x, it should be 832. So the PNL is 1,740, and I'll mention 460 into 2, which is 416 into 2, which is 832. 832. Okay, and region I'll mention broker issue. Okay, and then request adjustment. See, as soon as I'll request the adjustment, and since I am the creator, so mine is auto approved. मेरा ऐसे ही खुद approve हो जाता है. आप अगर ये करते तो it will come to me when the user sends the adjustment. It will come to me as an adjustment, और मैं उसको approve करता हूँ. Once I'll approve it, then automatically your PNL will be corrected. See now the PNL has been corrected. Instead of 1 lakh rupees on that particular day, now it is showing 832 rupees. Okay, adjustment approved. Okay, so this is the procedure in case of error PNL, how to correct the error PNL if you have. Okay, now coming to the controversial part, that IP profit happened, you have created invoice. HP loss happened, you just ignored. So that blame comes to MarketStar. So actually how Tretron tracks, it is nothing to do with MarketStar actually. So how Tretron tracks PNL, I would tell you. So Tretron assumes the user will continue the strategy. For example, I am the user and I am having loss in hybrid premium meter. So Tretron assumes that I will continue to use hybrid premium meter. So what Tretron will do, the 1,100 loss, whatever happened in hybrid premium meter in the month of November, So that particular loss will be carried forward to December. So if the user is continuing the hybrid premium emitter strategy, in that case he doesn't have any problem, because in December, when this 1107 rupees loss will be recovered, then only profit will be tracked, because this loss has been carried forward to December 1 में PNL ही आपको दिखाएगा -1107, okay, in HP, and once this loss will be recovered, then only new PNL will be tracked. So not an issue. अब मार्केट स्टार ने बोल दिया है कि HP is not performing good and we are taking HP out of the portfolio. So user next month से HP use करेगा ही नहीं. Then what to do? So then what you need to do, I'll tell you. Okay, again you need to go to report. In report you can see hybrid premium emitter loss is 1106 rupees. Hybrid premium emitter loss is 1106 rupees. Okay, so you are seeing index premium emitter profit is 10,502. So basically you want to make hybrid premium emitter loss at 0 and index premium emitter profit should be reduced by 1106 rupees. So basically you want to carry this loss to the strategy which you are continuing. So how to do that? Hybrid premium emitter 1106 rupees का जो मुझे दिख रहा है लॉस. So I will select one of the row, any of the date I can select. I would prefer to select a row where PNL change is written 0. That will be easy for me to calculate. कहीं पे भी आप देखोगे हाइब्रिड प्रीमियम कोई भी डेट चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं कि एक पर्टिकुलर डेट में ही इसको करना पड़ेगा. एनी डेट यू कैन सिलेक्ट टू एडजस्ट और टू कैरी फॉरवर्ड PNL फ्रॉम वन स्ट्रेटेजी टू अनदर स्ट्रेटेजी. एनी डेट यू कैन सिलेक्ट. जहां पे 0 रहता है ना, वो वाला डेट सिलेक्ट करना, इट विल बी इजी फॉर यू. ओके, सो लेट्स से आई एम सिलेक्टिंग 24th of November एंड व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल क्लिक एडजस्ट. यहाँ पे 0 लिखा था ना, यहाँ पे मैं 1107 कर दूंगा. ओके, and I'll write adjustment with IP, request adjustment. Okay, so what will happen now, if you'll see, the PNL adjustment has been I think it will be auto approved, because see, adjustment approved. Okay, so now if you will refresh the report, I'm not sure 1100 why it is still showing 1106, but basically you can understand what you have done. So you have created one adjustment where it was 0 and now it is showing 1107 rupees. Now in contrast to this, what you need to do, okay, I'm just trying again since it is not showing to me. Let's do the task again. Adjustment with IP, request adjustment. Okay, maybe some problem is there. Okay, it is still not showing. Okay, so basically क्या करना है, एडजस्टमेंट एक क्रिएट करना जहां पे 0 रहता है, 0 को 1107 कर देना, मतलब प्रॉफिट थोड़ा सा बढ़ा देना है HP का. और HP का जितना प्रॉफिट हम बढ़ाएंगे, इंडेक्स प्रीमियमीटर में जाएंगे. इंडेक्स प्रीमियमीटर में एक रो सिलेक्ट करेंगे जहां पे कि PNL चेंज 0 दिखा रहा होगा. ओके, इट इज प्रोसेसिंग, लेट्स वेट. Index premiometer is a very lengthy strategy or long strategy where a lot of deployments happen. So it is taking more time. So what I'll do, I'll adjust this with another profitable strategy. let's say another profitable strategy is Bank Nifty Money Miner. Okay. Let's say index positional star, another profitable strategy. Okay. So I'll go to details of index positional star. I will select one row where it is PNL change is 0. Let's say this one. Okay. What I'll do, instead of 0, I'll mention here minus 1107. So वहां पे hybrid parameter I have increased the profit, and in index positional star I have decreased the profit by 11, same amount 1107, and request adjustment. Okay, adjust with HPE loss. Okay. So basically, what will happen now, that HP loss will be 0. Now, whatever you are seeing, maybe tomorrow it will reflect correctly. Okay. So my HP loss will be 0. And my index positional star from 9,200 profit, now it will become 8,100 profit, because this loss I have carried forward to here. Okay. So it is very simple. So once you do this, once I will approve it, and then only your loss, whatever you are seeing here, so this hybrid parameter loss will be carried to any of the profit making strategy what you are using. If you are not doing that, as I said earlier, Tretron carry forward the loss in the same strategy. If you are using continuing the loss making strategy next month also, basically you need not to do anything, because the loss has been carried forward. So जब profit आएगा वो strategy में, तो loss makeup हो जाएगा. Okay, so you need not to do anything. But if you are stopping that strategy from the next month, then definitely the way I have explained, you can carry the loss to a profit making strategy with very simple 2-3 clicks. Okay, first of all, just I am summarizing. You have to go to report, check the loss, total loss. Okay, after checking the total loss, you have to select one of the row to adjust wherever when you see PNL change in 0. So loss making strategy, you have to increase the profit by the amount the total loss happened. Okay, and in profit making strategy, again you have to select one row where 0 is the PNL change. So there you have to reduce the profit in the same amount. Okay, so total 2 adjustment is needed. Okay, once I'll approve, everything will be okay and we are good to go. So this is nothing to do with the creator. As a creator, I am happy to help you. So that is why multiple times I have mentioned this in the group, and now I have created one video also to help you out. So in 2 cases, error cases or adjust PNL carry forward case, in both the cases you can create adjustment, and I'll be happy to help you by approving the adjustment. Okay, my next controversial topic is PNL mismatch. Okay, so maybe I could able to finish it. Let's see. So in PNL mismatch means creator got X amount, but user got Y amount. So what to do? Okay, this PNL mismatch happened. This is a very crime kind of thing for the creator. How creator got more profit? Okay, if creator got less profit, as usual, no complaint. But if creator got more profit, it is a crime from the creator. So again, see these all the strategies in the set code or PNL tracker, what you see. So those are my own deployments. So these are like any normal deployments of Tretron, nothing hi-fi thing or nothing different. Okay, so this deployment sometimes will get more profit than yours, or sometimes get less profit than yours. Why it will not match? Because in algo trading, all the orders we are punching as market order. The market order means at that time, whatever the best possible price to execute our order, so that price will be fetched. Okay, so if the price fetched the entry price fetched 300 rupees for you, and let's say it fetched 302 rupees for me, quite possible, or let's be more realistic, 304 rupees for me. 2 to 4 rupees difference on 300 rupees premium, it is quite possible. Okay, so one particular option sorted at 300 rupees for you, and the same option as per the market order price, it has executed at 300, sorted at 304 rupees for me. So what will happen as per the strategy logic? As per the strategy logic, it is written the stop loss is 40 points. Okay. Now, if the option will make a high of 342 high. Okay. If the option will make a high 342, so what will happen? Your entry price is 300. The option has made a high 342. 40 point stop loss is gone for you. But for me, what is the stop loss? My entry price was 304, and 40 point stop loss means my stop loss was at 344. High made 342. Just for 2 points, my stop loss didn't trigger. Just for 2 points, my stop loss didn't trigger. So I was lucky. I was lucky in this case. It may happen that your price is 304 and my price will be 300, because these are all market price execution, anything can happen. So in this case, your will be saved and mine will be stop loss, क्योंकि स्ट्रेटेजी तो सेम ही है, लॉजिक तो सेम ही है, 40 पॉइंट स्टॉप लॉस हर एक के लिए. सो किसका स्टॉप लॉस कटेगा, किसका रहेगा, इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द एंट्री प्राइस ऑफ द यूजर्स डिप्लॉयमेंट. ओके, और ये कुछ भी हो सकता है. ओके, एज पर द एंट्री प्राइस 4 rupees to 5 rupees डिफरेंस ये बिल्कुल हो सकता है. So you have to accept it. This is not a problem. This is not an issue. So you have to accept it that my entry price can vary from any other deployment. You just deploy the same strategy 2 times. Okay, it will never match. It will never match. So similarly, user to user also it will never match, or it can be similar but not the same. Okay, sometimes if the day is more volatile, adjustments are more will be the adjustment, more chances will be there to have PNL mismatch or adjustment mismatch depending upon the high volatility. If the day is little bit silent, in that case entry hua or exit hua, in that case you will see there will not be any high mismatch. Adjustment mismatch will not happen. Little bit because of the slippage, PNL mismatch can happen, but adjustment mismatch will not happen. Adjustment mismatch will happen on a highly volatile day. If you see the current market situation, the premiums are very low, spikes are very up and down, spikes are very rigid, very drastic spikes are happening. So that is why sometimes when the adjustment happens, for some people adjustment happens, some people adjustment doesn't happen, because for some people sometimes Tretron doesn't tracks the spike, for some people Tretron tracks the spike. So this is all about, it is not even Tretron's fault, it is all about the how algo trading works. Actually in algo trading all these things are pretty obvious, bound to happen. इसको हम चाह के भी कुछ नहीं कर सकते. I tried multiple ways to handle it, but it just made the situation more complex. Okay, so that is why I just kept it very simple. User has to accept it कि हो सकता है आज क्रिएटर का डिप्लॉयमेंट में ज्यादा प्रॉफिट हुआ, मेरे में कम हुआ, कल मेरे में भी ज्यादा हो सकता है एंड क्रिएटर के भी कम हो सकता है. ऑन एन एवरेज इन ए लॉन्ग रन 90% people in a long run always it evens out. There are 10% unlucky persons. They from the start itself they will get less PNL because of XYZ reason, and at the end of 1 month 2 months also they will see मेरा तो कम ही आता है सर, मैं क्या करूं. उसका कोई उपाय नहीं है. You can archive your deployment, you can redeploy, you can just you have to you can close your Tritron account, maybe you can create a new Tritron account, anything you can do, just a hit and try. इसका कोई पर्टिकुलर वो जो 10% अनलकी गाइस होते हैं ना, तो उनका कोई पर्टिकुलर सोल्यूशन में दे नहीं सकता, बिकॉज in majority of the people, 90% of the case I have seen, some people gets less PNL today, some people will get the same person will get more PNL tomorrow compared to if you compare the said code, okay, or my deployment. Okay, so it is it evens out in a long run for 5-10% people which never matches, or 5-10% people they always get more profit than me. So all these things can also happen. I cannot deny. Okay, so you have to accept it and move ahead. These controversies, more and more you think. I'll give you a practical situation. Okay, you and your friend will get placed in a IT company, very renowned IT company. Both are getting 1 lakh rupees salary. Nobody will have complain. You both will be very good friend. Okay. The day your friend will switch to another big company after 1 year or 2 year, and he'll be getting 2 lakhs instead of 1 lakh in a month, you will be very sad. And that is human tendency. Why he's getting more than me? You will try to switch and you will get 1.8 lakhs, which is 80% hike than your current salary, but still you will be unhappy because you got only 80,000 hike and your friend got 1 lakh hike. So it is a pretty obvious tendency. But if you tendency that you will feel bad, even though you will get 80% hike, then also you will feel bad. Okay. So only when if you will get 2 lakh 10,000, it will satisfy your ego and your emotions, and you will be very happy, which can happen, cannot happen. That is not in your control, right? Okay. So in algo trading also, one deployment can get more or less. It depends upon the price it has fetched. In a long run, more or less, everyone will get same. If at all you are getting continuous less than the said code, you may experiment it, hit and trial multiple things, but still at the end of the day, you have to accept it that in algo trading, PNL mismatch is an obvious thing. And if I want to continue, I have to accept it and move on. Okay. So these are the two controversies I wanted to clear in this video. I hope you guys will enjoy it. And if any question, then feel free to ask me in the video comments, or you can ask me in our group also if you want more clarification. I hope I have clarified in a better way. Okay. So thanks a lot for watching this. See you in my next video. Bye bye.